Alright folks, so Saturday, rainy day here in the Philippines. All day I've been kind of bummed out that we didn't go on a camping trip. It was kind of cloudy, but I was like, hell, we could have rolled, you know, it's nice and cool. Hello, how are you? Hey buddy. But the rain is upon us, and this is just the way it is. You know, it's like Miami weather. We stepped out of the house, it wasn't raining, cut the corner, and now we're getting rained on. Hold on, got the popo up there, and I got to get my mask on. I thought the popo would be inside, but I got the popo up there. I actually need a grinding helmet too, but I give you a new one so you don't. Maybe. Okay, folks. So, finding my gift for us, G, his blanket here. All right, dude. Shields up, shields down. And what I do when it starts raining or I see the popo, I just take my cover down like this, which actually gives us more rain coverage, and the popo can't see. Okay, you gotta do. When you see the MPs, you just get away from them. You get off the X. Walk faster than they're willing to walk. Nobody yak you about your Halloween mask. Ladies are lagging behind, as usual. All right, folks, here we are. Multi-talented. I can hold an umbrella, I can hold a camera, and a 2-year-old is still filmed. Coming past the jail here. I think it's visitation day, but this rain has kind of put the wabash on some of these hotties coming out and visiting these gentlemen, these alleged criminals, these dastardly villains over here. It's like I said before, there's usually nothing but beautiful women waiting to visit their beloved Kuya in the Olongapo City Jail. The jail's off to the port side. Whoa! Like you get run over. Okay. All right, so we're out of striking distance of the EMPs. I'll go ahead and adjust our canopy up so we can see a little bit better. Oh man, dude, you're getting heavy for us, G. That's a light rain, folks. This light rain ain't nothing for the Philippines. Like I said a couple years ago, it rained so much, so often, every day, all the time, that we had to go buy rubber boots for everybody. You literally had to have rubber boots just to leave the house. We're not at that point so far. Hey man, hold on, buddy. Yeah, you better hold on, help hold on there. There you go. All right, folks, look around Barrio Barretto on a rainy day here.
Hey, they have a electric here, move in there.
Yeah, they have electric here. Move in there. Somebody want to translate that? Got a young lady here off to the starboard side. selling some snacks. All we're gonna do is cut over to the beach. Oh, there's some music going down. Let's see what happened over on the beach. Maybe it was a good call to cancel out this camping trip. Well, let's go to the beach and see what the beach looks like. So we'll come out here and take a look at the bay. We could have got over to our campsite. It's no problem on that. But the forecast is actually calling for worse weather tomorrow, which is Sunday. So they're gonna trade off the bag. I was carrying everything, believe it or not. I was carrying the bag, the baby, and everything, but I realized it's just too hard to hold the camera still. All right, my Mac Daddy is so big, I got to collapse this thing a little bit. Get down through here. Ooh, we've got a little river, little stream. Not exactly one you want to drink out of, I'll tell you that. Shooting on iPhone 12 mini today. I'm shooting 4K, 24 frames. Get that nice film look. And I'm also shooting the HDR to see how it'll work out. Okay, so we got rain, but the bay is sort of like a lake. A little bit of waves out there. We got these gentlemen here moving this big ass boat. See what these guys are doing. Well, it looks like they're taking a break right now. Ladies, did you want to go over there and do some videoke?
No.
Why not?
I don't know how to sing.
You got some videoke going on over here. I bet Janice knows how to sing. You're always singing in the shower, baby. Yeah.
In the shower, but
She was singing.
not in the video.
She was singing in the shower the other day. In American Idol call. They want you to be on the next Philippine Idol. Simon Cowell.
What?
Yeah, you can win some money, baby, for the king. You win some money, you gotta give me that money.
Some of the subscribers said, I want your money only. If I want your money, I'm rich now.
You'll be rich? You'll be rich like Fatima? Fatima
not rich too?
Fatima's already rich.
For what? For the baby.
She's rich, baby.
Because she have forest key.
Oh no, the Kuyas. Not sure what the Kuyas are doing here, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. There's at least 22 Kuyas here. Okay, so the rain and the wind it's not unbearable. It's just a mild rain, really. I'm looking across at our campsite and it's so foggy and rainy I can't see it. You know, the bay's okay, but it is kind of windy. And one of the factors when you're taking these pump boats, you really have to factor the wind. I mean, the waves, yes, wind and waves go together, but the wind especially, because the way they put those tarps on the top of these boats, it acts like a sail. So it blows that thing around like crazy. So, I don't know, I guess we probably made the right call about not going camping. I mean, I don't care, and I think it makes for a more interesting video when it rains. But you know, the ladies, of course, they don't feel the same way. So we'll just wait till a little bit of bluer skies. And Janice said her umbrella's leaking. But you know what? It's another thing about these Filipinas. They don't think ahead, right? So we're going out. It's not raining. So I'm like, hey, you want to bring the big umbrella? No, no, no. And I'm talking, we didn't get a couple blocks before it started raining. That water looks nice and clear. All right, folks. So for a rainy Saturday, you got a mess of people here at the beach.
Question and answer. Question number 1. Why you not buy umbrella?
Baby.
Question number 2. Why you have umbrella? Why you not share with me?
I got a big nice one here. I got the Mac Daddy.
Question number 3. What you eat tonight?
Baby, I was about to try to start talking about the beach. All you ladies want to talk about is food.
Dali na. Question number 3 yan.
Question number 4. Why did Fatima put lipstick on to go to the beach in the rain?
Answer number 5. Why? Di na allowed?
I noticed that you put perfume on.
Huh?
This one put on perfume. There we go, right there. You put the perfume, and this one put the lipstick.
Why? I put lemon in my arms only. I'm not perfume.
Honey, when I walked into the warehouse, I smelled perfume.
Oh.
Somebody put perfume on.
You think I put perfume?
Now, somebody did. It wasn't me. It wasn't the ghost. It could be the ghost stealing your perfume there.
Will you not smell that?
Hold on, let me come over here and smell this one. Baby, did you put perfume on before we left? Oh no. I think I'm starting to get the fashion, my friends. But baby, baby, hold that gear bag higher. You're getting it wet on the bottom there, baby.
Yeah, something in here?
I got 10,000 pesos at the bottom of that thing.
Really? You don't have money. You don't have money. You're kiripot daw. You're kiripot. Kuripot. Always want barato. Barato daw. Barato.
What's wrong with Barretto?
Everybody want barato. Kapatira, uy. Naligo na kami dito eh.
All right, let's talk about that because this is another good dynamic. All right. Okay, now ladies, listen to what I'm going to say. I want you to weigh in on this, okay? You can agree or disagree.
Don't cut, huh? I don't like cut.
Okay, agree or disagree. All right, folks, in this country here, everything is about barato. The cheapest food, the cheapest ingredients for the food, the cheapest ride. Everything in this country is about cheap, right or wrong.
For the American, it's cheap, but for the Filipino here, that's expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the dynamic. If these ladies go out, they're going to get the most barato price on the trike. They're going to get the most barato price at the market. Okay? They're going to be arguing over 2 pesos. Well, that's true, right? But if you or me, the foreign guy, if we say, oh, that's too expensive. Are you listening? If the foreign guy says that's too expensive, then you get called a cheap Charlie. Oh, you're so barato. See how that works? It's the same way with the meal last night, right? If it's your money, it's not too expensive. If it's their money, it's too expensive. But if you try to get a good deal, they're going to call you barato. Why are you so barato?
Why nga ba?
What you got to say, baby?
You don't have money. Why Papa so barato? Because Papa don't have money. Oh. Ayo. Nantok ka dun ah. No? Ang tanong, bakit nandito pa sa kanya kung wala siyang pera? Why we still here? If he don't want, if he...
All right, let's see how much this dude's selling a crab for.
450 1 kilo.
Oh, 450.
1 kilo.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant 450.
No problem.
So 450 on the kilo. That's about $9 a kilo. Just say $5 a pound on them crabs right there, folks. Ladies, do you like to eat the crabs? Oh, you don't like crabs? Fatima, do you like to eat the crabs?
That's so big.
Yeah, crabs are normally bigger than your thumb.
That is so expensive.
Yeah. Well, you don't see many crabs
Only
around.
one? Uy, no, wait.
$4.50 a kilo, baby.
That's not enough to ate. Maybe you both fight it.
These two kuyas in here rowing it out, making some good time on that little raft. They just fish with that net here in the bay. Catch like 6 or 7 minnows. Call it a day. Of course, G got the Lawrence of Arabia / Castaway look going on here. You ready, buddy? Get on that woman piggyback. Tell her to giddy up, hoss. And she tie that around her waist, then she ain't got to hold on to him. That's Aita style. You see the Aitas walking around, you know, basically begging for money. It's sad, but that's what they do. They'll put the baby in a sling like that.
It's toward the wall. Oh, it's raining.
Maybe if we go to the chicken restaurant and they say that the guy's gonna sing, he's probably not singing for 2 hours. We're not gonna sit there at the restaurant for 2 hours.
They said that, like 30 minutes or 20 minutes.
You mean you ladies are too lazy to walk home with me?
It's raining.
You got an umbrella.
Me and Forrest, it's with the hole. The water they are leaking.
You have a hole in your umbrella?
Give me that umbrella. Oh, yeah. He's right.
Baby, I can't get the iPhone 12 mini wet here.
Leona.
Alright, I'll trade with you. I'll trade with you so you keep my son dry. Me and the iPhone 12 mini, we'll work it out with this little small guy. And see, folks, you can see the size of that Mac Daddy. See, I mean, you just drop it down, you're totally dry. That's a great umbrella. I think I got that up there at the Ace Hardware in Subic Town at the Walter Mart. I think that's where I got that thing. But it's been a champion. There's a little bit more money, but we've tore up half a dozen of these little small ones, and this thing's still rocking it. You know, buy cheap shit, you keep buying it. Buy nice and cry once.
If you don't want to see the popo just like that.
Yeah, that shields you from the MPs, from the popo.
Of course. Shield.
That's it.
Shield up.
Shields up. With this thing, you can go shields right, shields left, shields to the front, shields to the back. And folks, if you're not a subscriber on my channel, bottom right hand corner of your screen, if you would, hit that Overstay Road sign and ring that bell. If you ring that bell, you get notified when we publish new videos. Okay? So I want you to ring that bell. All right. Yo, Adrian. Hello, my friend. How are you? This guy's selling ice cream, folks. But when I hear him ring that bell, it just fits in to ask you to subscribe and ring that bell. Yo, Adrian. It's me, Rocky. Who's that ringing that bell? All right, let's go, ladies.
Let's go. They have
The other good thing about these umbrellas when you're walking and talking is you can use them to block that wind. So like I got a lot of wind coming into that microphone. Now the 12 mini does a great job on mitigating the wind noise. But if you got an umbrella, well, you can just use it to block the wind. You don't need a dead cat / wind muff. And if you don't know what a dead cat is, look it up. It's not an animal. It has to do with photography. I know some jackass will think I'm talking about dead cats instead of photography pieces. Hello, how are you? Ladies, what do you have to say for yourselves? I know you're guilty of something. I just haven't found out about it yet. Guilty about something.
about something. What?
Does somebody owe me some change from the Sorry store? Did somebody unauthorized add some load to their phones? Did somebody sneak over to Palawan and send their family 500 pesos?
What? Marquitos, you're the best story maker.
You're looking guilty. They done something I just don't know about it yet. I gotta get to the bottom of this.
Papakainin mo ba kami o mag-question and answer portion ka dyan? Ha? We go eat or no? Just go in the ocean lang. Marquitos, what are you talking about? Tal!
Baby, I just said that you both were looking a little guilty. I was trying to figure out what you did.
What? Why are you guilty?
There's some type of unauthorized transactions.
No. Ayun.
Yeah, I get a little thunder out here now, folks. A little thunder.
Or is this an
Got Shamu. A little bit of thunder. It's hot, like bath water. Alright folks, I didn't catch the first of that thing on video. That was loud and it was close. So we're out of here. That was a loud one. It just rolled between those mountains. You know, it's just Murphy's Law. Like I've been recording this whole time. And the minute I hit stop to take a picture, I missed the lightning and the thunder. The more footage you record, the more you have to filter through and edit. It takes longer. But the minute that you start cutting the filming, you miss an important event. Yeah, folks, we're out here risking our life. Uh-oh, the Kuya's over there. Oh, she hit him in the face with some dirt. Oh, loud, that was rough. So over there's a campsite, you can't see it. But if we were over there camping, I mean, it'd be nice and cool. And no problem, but what, you know, if it rains like this the whole time, it wouldn't be very fun for the baby or for the ladies. Let's go, ladies, move it out. Let's go, baby. Stop reading the boat names and get to stepping. Whoa, there goes the Kuya. He's gonna retaliate with a handful of sand. Oh, hit her right in the face with it. All right, so I had to trade back umbrellas. Because when you come back through this little alleyway here, hers will fit, mine won't. See how this thing does in a little bit of low light here. My Halloween mask is in my pocket. All right, now look. They're wearing flip-flops, right? Now they have hiking shoes, they got water shoes. They like to wear flip-flops. You're a foreign dude, you want to know why I wear these Merrells? Because of conditions like this, you have a Gore-Tex liner. My feet are dry as a bone. See that water coming off of there. Dude looking at me like I'm crazy. Kid carrying a case of Red Horse to go get re-up. Alright, you want to know what real life is like here in the Philippines? There you go. Okay, streets flood. Everybody wears flip-flops. And you use whatever water source you can. Clean your feet off. Yeah, so for days like this, these type of shoes to keep my feet dry. But a couple years ago, the rain here was so bad. Like I said, we had to buy rubber boots. So like if it continued this every day and got like it used to be, I have to go out and buy a new pair of rubber boots. Because our rubber boots were in the batch that got lost. Oh, and I never talked about that, folks. If you're tracking on that saga about where we lost our shoes, shoes got stolen or what have you, a little birdie told me some information about what happened to our shoes. So part of the mystery is solved, most of the mystery, about what happened to our shoes that day. If you're not tracking on our channel about the shoes, you know, a couple years ago we moved over to the penthouse suite, and we lost a huge bag of shoes, like 50, 60, 70 pair of shoes. And they just vanished. But now I had a little birdie tell me what happened to them. Okay, ladies, let's go.
You buy from this side?
No, baby, we're not buying Penasol or Rolla. Oh, I know, I'm a Barretto cheap bastard. But another thing you need to learn about Filipinos, they'll nickel and dime you to death. They'll literally nickel and dime you. If you let them, they'll buy a Pandasol there, they'll buy some snack over here, they'll buy a snack over there. By the time you go for a short walk, you spent $10. That's dinner. So you have to say no a lot to them, and they get pissed off and they call you Barretto, but that's the way it is. Because they don't think the same way you do. Oh, it's only 20 pesos. Well, yeah. And so were the last 8 places that we stopped at and bought some food, and it adds up to 500 pesos for a walk. Baby, I hope that bag's not wet. If that bag is wet, it means the money's wet. No chicken tonight. Alright, got a victory liner going northbound there. Good to see them things running. Keep me, gonna splash the heck out of me. Maybe I'll pick a bad spot for us to try to cross, but when you're sitting here filming and talking to a camera unscripted, just watching life go by, sometimes the brain is processing too many things. So here you go. Just a sampling of everyday life here. Barrio Barretto on a rainy day. Got Rick Eraser coming hard on the outside. It splashes the shit out of me. Okay, folks, you're gonna go. Alright, got things stopped. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh, fuck you. Either give him a thank you or a fuck you. One of the two. That's what I mean. It don't matter if somebody's carrying a baby, old woman, elderly people. People don't have the same fear of pedestrians. Pedestrians here do not have the right of way. Pedestrians here have the right to get the fuck out of the way. There you go. Might save your life one day. You remember that. I know I'm getting some audio pops, but the wind is blowing my thing around. I guess I'll have to go back to double dipping. Carry the umbrella with one hand, phone with the other. I'm gonna have to pull over here and find my anti-government bullshit device. It's in my pocket, in my Halloween mask. Or I can just lean hard like that. But I got a lot of popo over here. I'm trying to get this thing around my chin. Okay, there you go. As long as you got it on your chin, you're good to go. Okay, and again, you got the long pole gel off to the starboard side of the aircraft. Nice big old building. It's what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors, 5-story building. Nice looking building, probably like one of the best buildings in Zambales. It's the jail. I don't know if it's either not visiting day or if it's just too much rain for all the hotties to come out and visit these buildings. That little dog riding shotgun. Almost had an umbrella collision. So, you know, on the ocean, the bigger vessel has a right-of-way. So I think that the bigger umbrella has a right-of-way. So I had the right-of-way. Because this umbrella's got some heft to it. So we're coming through. Got momentum. This is one of our little vegetable spots over to the right side of the aircraft. Almost another umbrella collision. When we don't go to Pasita Talipapa, we go over there. Little vegetable stand. Alright, now this chicken star up here. Okay, so let me oh shit, I'm filming that. Okay, so this little chicken star right here. Oh, it's great chicken here. Off to the left side of the aircraft next to my ice factory. Excellent chicken right here. And looks like they got a full house on the chicken. Sometimes they're sold out or running late. Hey girl, how are you? Hello. This is my ice folks right there. Hey. Nice lady. All I do, folks, when I need some ice, I just call them up. They'll bring me 5 bags of ice. And within 2 minutes, the dude's pulling up with my ice, refilling my cooler. Takes exactly 5 bags of ice to fill up that Sub-Z 45 liter. All right, this is a little spot I'm talking about coming to, Bella's Food House. Yeah, ask them if they're gonna play the music tonight. All right, so this is the food house we're talking about coming to. She's gonna find out if they got music tonight. Only Wednesday and Thursday? Okay, folks, so Wednesday and Thursday, 5:30 to 9:30. So we're not gonna come here tonight, we're gonna come next Wednesday. But see, they got lechon manok. They got lechon manok over here on, over the coals. Oh, those are big chickens too, my goodness. Oh shit, Popo on 6 sneaking up on me. So anyhow, we'll wait until next Wednesday or Thursday to come eat here, where we can enjoy the music and film the performers. So we got Popo turning around on us. Go shields up, shields down. Put that shield to the front. Put that umbrella down. There you go. There you go. Shields to the front. Don't worry about seeing. What? Okay, now you can see. Fatima has got my Indiana gear bag soaking wet on the bottom. But it's the Indiana gear bag. When I bought it, I think they changed the name to the Indiana weatherproof wax canvas satchel. I don't know what they call it now. You know what? Matter of fact, boom, links down in the description. There you go. The product by a company called Saddleback Leather. And it's made in Old Mexico, but the company's out of San Antonio, if I'm not mistaken. Interesting story about the company and the founder and all that good stuff, but they make great products, guaranteed with a 100-year warranty. Believe it or not, that bag that she's wearing is got a 100-year warranty on it. I got it a few months after they come out, which was years ago. I can't even remember. I'll have to look back because I keep doing a yearly review on it. But I can't remember when the last time I did a review. Anyhow, that's a wax canvas material from Scotland, which is what they use to make sails with. Now, when you buy that thing, it's wax. It's pretty much waterproof. But as time goes by, the wax dries, you know, the wax wears off. And I've never waxed that thing. So it was only waxed when it comes from the factory. I've never waxed it. It's still pretty waterproof, water resistant. You can't say it's waterproof. If you leave it in the rain long enough now that it has no wax, it'll eventually bleed through a little bit. But like when it was new with that wax canvas, basically waterproof. Check it out, links down in the description. Oh, baby, Nelson, you dropped that in the dog shit laden water, baby. Ugh. Ugh, folks, I scared her so bad she dropped her scarf in the dog poop water. Baby, I didn't mean to scare you that bad. Oh no. She's so cute though. I scared her. Now, even though this got wet, see that? That's bone dry. It started to bleed through there, but that is only because this thing has never had any wax put on it since I bought it. It only had the wax on it. It came, you know, when it was new. But you can see still the waterproofing properties of it. Great piece of gear. Links down in the description. All their products got a 100-year warranty. No, they're not paying me to say that. I just love this piece of gear. It's been with me since, pretty much carried every day. Mine is stamped with a date. I can't remember where it's at. Okay, there's the dog logo. There's that. And stamped somewhere. Oh, I can't remember where it's at. Maybe if I got my reading glasses on, I can find it. But it was stamped with the date unless I've rubbed it off. I'll have to solve that mystery. Anyhow, great piece of gear. They're not paying me to say it. Just check them out, saddlebackleather.com. Because we made it home just in time. 5 miles over here, gonna take a little out. Baby! I saw them panties peeking out at me, baby. She's so cute. Now we made it home just in time. It's even worse now. We'll see what the weather does tonight, and then tomorrow you'll be able to say, you know, looking in hindsight to say it was a good call not to go camping. But you know, who the hell wants to camp in this weather? Baby, baby, I get down on my knees for you. If you were only love me like you used to do, yeah.
May sawak pala! No, sabi niyo ba sa akin, ganun-ganun kaway-kaway pa siya. May tungkol daw. May saan ka nakakuha? 7-Eleven. Layo na! Oh. Mayroon kasi diyang ano.
Hey, did you give him my beer?
Yes, sir. In the 7-Eleven, sir. I walk in there. Then I walk in when I come back.
Thank you, baby.
Oh, here the change.
Yep, I need a receipt and a change, please. Give that for Big Daddy. Let me check your math, okay? You check all your pockets. Make sure you're not missing any.
Go ahead.
Okay. How many beers did you get me?
12.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Then
I haven't
whole
drank.
chicken, then 5 pieces of fried chicken. This is your change.
Thank you, honey.
600. You give me 1,740. Then that's a change.
Thank you so much, baby. You know I haven't had a beer in over a month.
Anna! Give me the remote. What?
Hey, hey, man, you trying to update that app?
Why are you pulling out my bahay-bahayan? That's not this house. Good idea. Oh, here na.
All right, folks. Beautiful Janice has got me some beers, and then what she did, the good thing about this cooler, it's got that divider, which is a cutting board.
And then the clean ice is here.
You got the clean ice over here, and then put the cans over here. I already rinsed them off, so they're clean. But just to look at that. That's just a cool feature about this cooler here.
Can I put the juice in here there too?
Force G's juice?
No, my juice.
No, baby. Let's not put your juice in there, okay?
Why your beer? It's allowed in there.
If it's Forrest G's juice, hey, it's cold, baby.
Where's your son?
If it's Forrest G's juice, you can put it in there. But
The
if
one I told you, that's Forrest G's juice, but I'm the one drinking too. Oh. Oh, look, that's okay now, huh?
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be nice and cold.
Marcos, it's out of the wagon now.
Hold on, put that one down in there. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Now put just a couple more cubes over there, baby. There we go. Hope. That'll work right there. Whoa, baby.
Lamig.
Hey, thank you so much for picking me up those beers.
Pakuwar?
That's it. Cooler off, baby. Cooler off.
Marquitos ba? I don't want to walk without ate or maybe without you like that.
Why,
There are
baby?
many crazy people in there.
Well, there's many crazy people in the world, baby. There's many crazy
The
people in
American
the
guy,
food.
I thought he's talking to another lady because I have another lady by my side when we walk. Then I stop. He do like that. Then some of the driver, no babe, that's they have a something in her brain. What? I'm running. Then the other in the out front of the coffee shop.
Yeah.
They have a foreign guy in there. He's smiling to me. I don't know. Maybe they have something too.
Maybe there's one or two reasons, okay? Number one, you're famous. You're YouTube famous. So maybe they recognize you from YouTube and they watch your
I
videos.
thought the first foreign guy I see in there, I thought that's a subscriber. But when the tricycle driver told me that they have a something in their brain.
So the trike driver said that the American guy was crazy.
Yeah.
And that he was trying to talk to you. Okay, well, listen. Sometimes they watch our videos. Number two, you're a beautiful girl. Maybe they want to try to chat you. And number three, there's some crazy people in the world. So what?
Te, kain na lang ako, te. I'm going it. Oh.
Oh, folks, look at this.
That's enough.
Oh my goodness.
That's still hot.
All right, where'd you get this from? Chicken Star?
Yeah.
Yeah, folks, we're digging the Chicken Star, and I forget, what is it? 235 pesos.
It's your plate.
Folks, the chicken is only like if we go to the market and try to buy a whole chicken, sometimes it's 200 pesos, sometimes it's, you know, give or take.
Okay, ma. Ayan.
So we can go buy that for 235. It's already cooked, and
Yan.
you ain't gotta mess with it.
Makatakot ka naman, te. Ito. Yan. Ito.
These ladies are gonna have a great meal tonight, thanks to Chicken Star.
Oh.
Hey, y'all gonna leave me a piece of chicken?
No chicken for you. This is...
And Forrest G, you don't break your sister's plate, folks. He threw his plate in the floor today and broke his plate that he's had. We've had it for a long time. Now he's eating off Maria's plate. But he sure enough broke the plate.
Forrest, don't throw the food.
Yeah, don't throw that, man. He threw his Disneyland, or whatever it was, Mickey Mouse plate. Check out this chicken. actually pretty darn good. I like it.
Look your son. Look your son.
Go to work, boy. You ain't gotta wait on nobody, man. Go to work, son.
No. He do like that.
He's like his mama. He don't want to wait.
Sarap.
You can tell that Forrest G is Fatima's son because he don't mess around.
No,
When it comes to eating, he goes to work.
Ayaw niya daw kasi ng kanin. Oh, go eat na. Eat na lang ng chicken. Owner eat.
Nah, the owner type's not gonna make it. We're talking about going up to a place up in the mountains. We got to cross some rivers, and we didn't realize that I mean, I knew it was a dirt road, but I didn't realize we had to cross part of the river. We're going tomorrow morning, but I called my taxi driver. I was like, hey man, your taxi or the owner type Jeep's not gonna make it. We have to have a 4-wheel drive to go up into this area. So our little outing tomorrow may be off. We're just having bad luck on some of these outings. I mean, yeah, we could just load up and go, but this one here, we wouldn't make it past the first river if we showed up in a taxi trying to 4-wheel drive. Or what do they call it these days? Overlanding? I think that's the latest term. So anyhow, yeah, I asked her to bring me some beer. Folks, I haven't had any beer, not a drop of liquor in over a month. But I did get to just craving the taste of beer. And so, you know, I'm the captain of my own destiny. You go back through my videos, which, folks, we got like over 800 videos on this channel now. It's like, wow. I mean, if you ask me to name my own videos, I probably could name like a couple dozen maybe. Like 800 videos, my goodness. I wonder if we could, if we'll hit 1,000 before the end of the year. I don't think so, but anyhow. Every now and then I go on what I call a check ride, you know, because I'm a beer drinker. I like to party. I like Jack Daniels and Coke. But every now and then I go on a check ride. In other words, I just stop drinking cold turkey, dry out. You know, when you're not drinking, you get more productive because you have more time. You know, alcohol takes up a lot of your time. And so you get caught up on the things you need to do. But with me, once I get caught up, I get bored. And again, I do like to taste the beer. I like to taste the whiskey. So it's like saying, hey, stop eating pizza, and or telling these ladies to stop eating rice. You know, that taste, they want that taste all the time. So anyhow, I've ranted enough that I want something to drink. I want some beer, and that beer is going to cool down. I'm going to finish editing this little quick video out to the beach, where we went walking out to the beach, and then I'm going to fire up a beer and just enjoy my Saturday night. You know, if I'll hold off long enough, I'll sit out in the backyard, smoke a cigar, drink a beer, and just reflect on the mysteries of life. Maybe when I crack open the beer, I'll talk more about I'll talk about some of it now, some of it when that beer cools down. But if you're a drinker, every now and then you need to go on a check ride. You need to take a break from the booze and make sure that you're in control and not the booze. It's quite clear, you know, I do it all the time. I'm not addicted to anything. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't subscribe to the definitions set forth by these organizations and stuff. I love to drink, I love to party, and I'm not apologizing to anybody for it. But for me personally, I do stop every now and then, and I think you should too if you're a hard drinker. And make sure that you're in control. You're always in control. So I guess what I need to work on now, you know, I'm a pirate looking at 50. Don't get me wrong, I still love to party. But I need to take it to a step where, you know, I just drink my beers at night and chill. That's it. And that was in a song. It was in a song. You know what? It was that song by Colt Ford. What was it? They're at the lake and they're singing a song, Colt Ford. And there's a black gentleman who rapped a short part of that song. He was talking something about he got tired of going to jail, so he learned to just have a bottle at the crib and chill or something like that. Anyhow, great song, great video. But when he said that, I was like, you know, that kind of describes, I guess, a lot of people, including myself, where you like to party, you know, the booze and the partying, you know, gets you into trouble, gets you into drama, what have you. And at some point, you just need to have a few drinks at the crib, chill with the ladies, and everything's okay. Versus going out and going on a 2-3 day bender like I've been known to do. So the effects. Let me just cover it right now. The effects. Quit over a month ago. No real effects. I will say that my sleep was much better. Being off the booze, your sleeping pattern, your you know, just being able to go to sleep and wake up feeling refreshed in the morning, you feel great. I mean, you do feel better. I feel great in the morning. I get up earlier in the morning. Some mornings I get up early, and when I go to bed, I just feel better. You know, the booze, it just messes with your ability to go to sleep, and probably messing with your dreams and everything else. But so I have been sleeping better, have been feeling better, getting up early. But number two, I sometimes find that I have too much time. Too much time and I get bored. Number three, the creativity is not there. The creativity about thinking about, oh, let's do this. It's a great idea. Let's go do this. And, oh, it'll make for, you know, great entertainment. All that kind of leaves you. So creativity for me leaves me when I'm not, you know, not drinking. Let's see, what else? You have a lot more money in your pocket because, you know, drinking beer costs money, and when you start drinking, you're more loose with your money, and you wake up the next day like, well, how much did I spend last night, right? So you do have more money when you stop drinking. That's why I talk about how much does it cost to live in the Philippines. You got the $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 rule. If you want to come over here and you don't drink, you don't smoke, you're not going to chase women, you can live for $1,000 a month. If you drink and you smoke, you know, go out like that, you need $2,000 a month. And if you drink, smoke, and chase women, you need $3,000. Pretty much simplicity for me. What type of player are you? You know, $1,000, $2,000, or a $3,000 a month player? Give or take 100, 200. You know what I mean? So anyhow, you have more money in your pocket when you stop drinking. That's a fact. But I don't see any damage. Look, I'm not casting stones. I'm not telling you to stop drinking. I'm not telling you to go to church. You live your life the way you want to live your life. I'm just telling you my experience. You make your own decisions. But the advice of going on check rides, I will give you that advice. I think that's great advice. But I'm not telling you not to drink beer or not drink. So there's nothing wrong with being a beer drinker. Drinking beer every night, drinking beer with a meal. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having 2 or 3 Jack and Cokes every night while you watch, YouTube or TV or whatever you're doing. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. So there you go. That's my summary on what I learned on this over a month check ride. Maybe going on 2 months. Hell, I'd have to go back and look at the calendar to see exactly when I did. But it's over a month ago. And I'm going to look forward to cracking open that cold beer tonight that's over ice in my new cooler, kicking my feet back up on my cooler, and watching a movie. I'm not sure what movie I'm going to watch tonight. Maybe I'll...
One beer only.
They're telling me 1 beer only. Ladies, it's been over a month since I've had any beer. No.
When you watch this movie, 1 beer.
Nah,
Tomorrow, 1 beer.
I drink a few beers tonight and a few tomorrow.
Once a day only, that's a 12 bottle in can, so you drink that in 12 days.
Okay, baby.
You said
Okay.
not good in the health if you're drinking too much, right?
Yeah, it ain't nothing. And plus, I got San Mig Lights. That's like drinking water, anyhow. That's like, I mean, it really is. It's not even like really drinking beer. San Mig Lights to me is like a bottle of water to anybody else. It's like drinking water. So there you go, folks. I will pick the camera back up when I crack open that first beer in over a month. Why is he hiding?
I don't know. We get that rice. I put that rice in the chair. Then he go in there.
Son, did you steal the big pot of rice?
Yeah, look. Very innocent. Oh, I'm not telling to Papa. I'm just look at you only.
Man, he stole the pot. He stole the big pot.
I put that in there, in here.
But Mom, can I make a request? Can you put my nice Bose speaker somewhere so you don't get your chicken grease hands
He's not here.
on the Bose speaker, please? Huh? Here, I'll put it right here, baby.
No.
Here, now you can hear. No chicken grease on my Bose.
You want beer? Quiet, because I cannot hear. Marquitos. Beer or no? Okay, I turn off.
Yeah, I'll take a beer, baby.
I close it. Ikaw naman, te. Correction, your honor.
Let me get it, baby. Let me reach in there.
Yes!
Hey, easy.
Excited na siya. Are you excited?
You know what?
today?
I'm excited because I finally got a proper cooler. I finally got a source of ice that'll just bring the ice where I don't have to always try to figure out how to get ice. And you know what? I want to reach over in here and grab me cold beer, ice cold beer, and drink me a beer. Yeah, I certainly do.
Gusto niyo maging police?
All right, folks. So it's been over a month. 2 months, whatever it's been.
Yeah, 2 months.
I got booze in the house. I've had 2 bottles of rum. Not tempted to hit it at all. It's just all about what I want to do. It's pretty simple. It's about what I want to do. If I want to drink, I'm going to drink. If I don't want to drink and I have things to do, I'm not going to drink. All right? But it's a Saturday night. I'm at home. Everybody's fed. Everybody's got everything they need. I'm over there working, editing videos. I'm going to watch a movie later tonight, and I want to drink a beer.
Sir, I have a question. This is the first time you drink. Why you drink not expensive beer?
This is cheap beer. That's a very good question, and I'll tell you that. But hold on just a second, okay?
Honey, my head is so...
Baby, don't rush.
Don't
rush it. Let me savor this.
Te, nakakawit ako dito.
Imagine if you haven't ate rice in over 2 months, right? You want to savor the moment. Okay, enough savoring.
If I want to drink or I want to eat, I eat more expensive, no? I'm not eat for 2 months. Minsan ka na kakain eh.
Folks, even though this is a cheap beer, and again, it's like a bottle of water to me. It's just very little alcohol content. I mean, next to nothing. I think that the average beer drinker could drink 24 of these and not even get a buzz. But that taste just of beer, it's delicious to me. Delicious. So cheers to everybody out there. Cheers. So I'm officially off the wagon.
Welcome to your reality.
Hey, I'm off the wagon. Still riding shotgun, but I'm off the wagon, so to speak.
Tulungan mo naman ako. Pinaglaruan yung pa ako.
Now, folks, she's trying to hold this camera. Forrest G's over there, like drop kicking her. And just do the best you can. Hold it still, baby.
Itikil my pit
Anyhow, folks, thanks for joining me on this video. And again, if you're a beer drinker,
Buy a barato.
hard drinker, what have you, do a check ride every now and then. And I'm drinking the cheap beer. I'm drinking it for the taste. I'm not drinking it to sit here and get tore up drunk at the house, right? I like the taste. Okay. I'm gonna finish this, get back to work.
Te, anong ginagawa mo,
It
te?
ain't Miller Lite. If I had a Miller Lite, my goodness,
Tatingin ka dito. Ah.
it'd be like a rabbit in a briar patch. But this will work.
How about your beer? Cannot hide?
You can't hide my beer, baby.
Just try your pitos. Just sleep tonight. Then you tomorrow wake up. Like this, where's my beer? I give to somebody outside.
Baby, if you gave my beer away, I'd give away your rice.
It's okay. If you
Hey,
give rice-
dude, come over here trying to steal my beer.